Ai, ai, boa tarde, boa tarde, boa tarde. E boa tarde, boa tarde, boa tarde. Boa tarde, boa tarde, how are you? I was looking at this and I just realized, yeah. LOL, 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 deve ser velho. É velho. Deve ser velho. Coisa séria.
Player.name equals string peer ID. This is going to be used for authority purposes later. And then add child You run this here, but server testing things port we can peer connected add player. It's going to debug run, and I'll remove the one, and let's try this again. So host, and I'll actually move over here and then join, and there we go. So two are connected. However, the host, the server, is under the add player function here. Func remove player. This one also passes in a peer ID, so I'll say var player equals get node or null string peer ID. A little bit about how the logic of that.
I'm good. He's got this.
A root, a normal.
Collisions. I don't need to do that. No, this character body, yeah, I get it. Just using character body because it's already got things around. So, what I need to do then, I think I'm getting it. I got a world state. This is going to be the server. Well, it's everything. Everything, like, even when I load up client, right? Going to if I load up the client, that's what I'm seeing here. The spawner and everything's on both, right? It's both players, both sides. No, it's on his server.
Multiplayer.get unique ID. Okay, so let's play this.
So I'm creating a server and adding myself as the host. I think I'm getting it. WebSocket multiplayer, client server, or whatever exactly. And then all we do is then what he's doing is creating a player, adding a player to the scene. Okay. For now, I'm not gonna work too much about trying to make it.
I just need to know what's on your mind.
Quick yeah. Oh, that's wonderful.
You could call my name, I'll be alright. I just need to know what's on your mind. I just wanna dance all night. I just wanna dance all night. I just wanna dance all night. Dance all night. Wanna dance all night. I just wanna dance all night. I just wanna dance all night. I just wanna dance all night. Dance all night. Wanna dance all night. I just wanna dance all night. I just wanna dance all night.
So if I can get just a single, like, kind of like he has here, this multiplayer setup. The server will be its thing. And then I can hack it away. And basically thing, put it in web mode, same time, server client.
I just need to know what's on your mind.
And be done. I just won't have enough time to client. Then there is a player for the server itself. He'll be invisible, but he'll be gonna crash the server when I'm tired. No, no. Does this mean it's going up? Basically, we're just saying me setting, basically initializing the server. Setting I am try to do this on server. I'm gonna add a player. Like a single call that player. Probably in the scene, right? In the scene, he has something called.
Click both of these, hold Control A, and I'll click the map project to project settings, go to the arrow keys, but I want to use W mapped to WASD, Shift A, and that with UI underscores, and then this will be mapped to WASD instead. Okay, I'll save this map to escape. And then the root get save that or ready. Let's out. Var is low. We're on the X to this negative numbers and call our purposes. This movement is going to work just fine. We can move around a little bit more quickly and jump up around the environment in an instant. Margin contain here. This is here because I some of this up then. Okay, select. Then I'm going to connect some of this up port. So I'm going to go. Then I'll go enet player on them. Func add player peer ID var player equals player dot instantiate player dot name equals string peer ID. This is going to
where I reference. Main plus player. Yeah, okay.
It's going to be used for.
I got this trying to go. Oh, there it is. I get it. I got it.
I'll drag in the player scene here. Okay. So now let's make a function down here so that we can actually spawn them. Func add player peer ID var player equals player dot instantiate player dot name equals string peer ID. Multiplayer player. Okay, so
I think this is just a template. It needs to preload and then no. I think this is just a template. You're right.
and then add child player. Okay, so now we just call it from up here. So add player, and then we can get the peer ID for the host by going multiplayer.get unique ID. Okay, so let's play this. The first time that you run this, it's probably, at least if you're on Windows, this is what it does for me. It's probably
already has a car. Fuck it, I'll be a square and I'll make myself a big square, right? Well, I don't have shape car in this scene yet. I'm getting it. I'm gonna add it. Add them in. And then this next. What if I try to push through my... Now if I run, I should just run. If I ever fall, will they even know? Because I'm outputting. Need a regular game. stay around there. So, yeah.
I just wanna be alone. Yeah, I'm truly a desperate lost soul. I got a feeling this world lost control.
Okay, that makes sense now.
We're stuck
What is the script that this game?
is the only
I'm
thing I
seeing this game
know.
and
If I ever fall,
they do different things. That's fine. This one's at a weird resolution.
I just wanna be
So now, this adds me right where am I at? I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, I don't. So I gotta come here. Launch arguments. Tag. Tag the server. I should see a box.
I could set you free, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free, off the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me. I could set you free, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free, off the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me.
Maybe one of those things. Main feature tags for that one. I'm trying to do this, and then it's going to be the list.
I could set you free,
Off the pain and misery and internet access, fantastic.
here with me.
Now, if you come back to your run and you want to and you just kind of blank, it should now run. There you go. Silver and okay. Spout is probably confused though. I don't know who. Probably two of them. Doing the client. That's probably yeah. There's two senders. Okay, we just ran into. Fantastic. So this is getting on track. How do I disable this? Oh, I can just make this. Yeah, I can make this node. Viewer. No. Look at a node, and inside that node, blah, blah, blah. Exactly. It's this.
Stop.
It should work. Now, can I stop this spout fresh over here? Yes. Okay. So now I can do here.
Light it up, represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Light it up, represent, had to do it hella big, had to run it back again.
That's why I did a preload so I can make an instance. Else I don't have to
Stop.
Whatever.
Stop.
A resource during runtime, the resource acts as a reference so I can link to it statically here and then instantiate it at runtime. I think. I don't know. So now I should run two of them and only one spout be out, which is the server one. Yes. Watching, and if I go to spout settings, there's still two spouts. I put that at server mode. Right, they're both going to server mode. One of them isn't doing all this. Oh, I didn't attach the spout. I still have the spout. So I gotta call this now. Now if I attach one, which is the server, yes. Here, I should only see one. Fantastic. Good. So we're making good progress here. Although it looks like it's just like simple one-time things. The spout viewer gets attached, and then we got a shape bar, which is just a player, quote unquote. There's no movements in here. Get everybody a camera too when you but this have a camera here, yeah. So we all get an instance. Everyone gets an instance of whatever's in it. And if not, then else attached to or connect to. Is there a way to create lag too? Because I already know what's gonna happen.
Légère et gentille, comme des belets les sarons. J'aime les voir se prendre et se liguent et craignent, voler sur le ciel. Sur les cieux bleus, vivrai subtilement et j'ai brisé.
There is a sleep function, right?
Je n'ai jamais poursuivi la gloire. Marcheur, ce sont des traces. Et j'ai mis rien de plus. Marcheur, il n'y a pas de ciment. Les chemins se créent en marchant. Un marchand se crée les chemins. Et les tournants des yeux de Dieu. On voit les sentiers qui jamais. Il doit de nouveau être foulé. Marcheur.
Oh, I have to set a timer, and then the timer launches an event.
Dans les mers.
I do need to do this kind of correctly. The server just starts up, and then the client needs to have a menu. So this guy's tutorial video is, very, very much handy. We are good to go. Here we go.
Going to ask you if you want to give this application access to your private and public networks, and make sure that you give it access to public networks if you want to be able to play this online. With world scene, I'm going to give it a label.
It's going to be pretty simple. But this UI only should attach if you're not the server. So I'm going to make it separate. This is finally starting to click. This was the part that I was afraid of. Or anything like this is kind of like how things are structured and separate them, because you can put it all in one massive scene, and that's not necessarily. You also separate stuff too, but gotta be careful. Then it comes with its own complications, because now you gotta like load it and preload it and instantiate and attach it. When and where do I do that? Right now, I'm going to make it separate. It makes sense. Where you go there, actually could load a whole like scene that. I'll load this main menu either way. Would have to do like another layer of abstraction. How does he do it here? Because everything loads. So he just loads the world and then slaps the menu on top of it.
I'll also give it a button.
But I'm really bad with this. So how does he do this? Okay, he makes a canvas layer with the main menu. Okay, that looks pretty nice. I think that's not do before. I'll come here to common. For stuff, cars, and that might need to be loaded. Where would I put in menu? No, UI. And then in here, I'll create a scene, and I'll call that a menu here, and now we can do. Why is it? Needed a canvas layer. Booty. Main menu is a something.
Go to the 2D view, close this panel, and then on the world node, I'll click that and Control A, add a canvas layer, and to that I'm going to add a panel container, and I'm going to name that main menu, and
Well, main menu, yeah. So I'll put in this. Panel container. That's what it was.
then I'll give that a margin container, and I'll give the margin container a VBox container, and then in there everything else is just going to be in the VBox container. I'm going to give it a label. I'll also give it a button, and I'm going to call that host button.
Label, and we'll put a.
And then I'll duplicate that, Control D, and I'll call this next one join button. And then
I don't even really need a label here.
last but not least, Control A, I'm going to add a line edit down there. And I'll call the line edit address host button for the main menu, and then I'm going to set both of these to center alignment. Host button for the text, I'll put host. Join button, text is going to be join, and then address for the placeholder text, I'll put.
Slapping it on there, isn't he? Okay. Here, what was it?
Line edit address entry. Okay, now let's add some text here. For the label, I'll say main menu, and then I'm going to set both of these to center alignment. Host button for the text, I'll put host. Join button, text is going to be join, and then.
Oh, I get it. Button part fills the space while the label doesn't. Join game.
Address for the placeholder text, I'll put enter full rect for the anchors. Margin continue and click this and select full rect for the
Anchor full rect. Was it on the main menu itself? Full rect.
anchors. Margin container, theme overrides, constants. Give all of these 15 so it's got some space around the edge. And then VBox container, theme overrides, constants, give it 15 separation so there's some space between them. And then for the main menu, click, hold Alt, and then click one of these orange buttons here on the corner, and then just drag it in so it's nice and centered. That looks good.
What was that on the margin container? Was that it? No, on the main menu. Okay, on the main menu. Cool.
Good to me. Let's make sure everything looks good. Yep, you can click these, type stuff in here. All right. Let's wire up these buttons and get some references to this. So host button, click that, and then go to the press signal here, double click that, connect. Same thing with the join button with pressed. Go to the press signal here, double click that, connect. Same stuff in here. All right. Let's wire up these buttons and get some references to this. So host button, click that, and then go to the press signal here, double click that, connect.
I did that. Press button. Click. Scene does not contain any script. Oh, there needs to be a script, obviously, somewhere to that. Scheiße. See, this is the problem about importing things from different places.
Same thing with the join button with pressed, connect. Then I'm going to remove spaces here because I only put one line between my functions. And up here, I'm going to get references to main menu and address entry. So
I'll wire to the world again, I guess. Right.
onReady var main menu equals, and then you can actually just drag this in right over here. Okay, and at onReady var address entry equals address entry. Okay, and we.
Why not just not worry about doing all this separate? Simple. Here. Dang it. Did I just lose all that I did? Yeah. Fail. Fine. Damn it. Hey, canvas. Canvas layer, and then this canvas layer. Cleaner. No, it's just main menu. Join button. Care about the separation. Here, come here. Node pressed. Now I got something because it's got attached to a script somewhere. It's going to attach to there we go. Pressed. Here we go. Now we're pretty much
Yo, stay focused, man's on a mission. Wavy like the ocean, ain't got time for inhibition. Eyes on a prize, lock it in.
Entry equals address entry. Okay.
probably has a repo. Yeah, I thought so. I'm over here. Whatever, it's still good to see.
And we are ready to start wiring some of this up then. Okay, so let's say the player clicks the host button. Well, the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to hide the main menu with main menu.hide, and then we're going to have to create a server, and that server is going to have to live on an open.
It's just going to run it the way it is now. Let's see. One instance for now. Run. Main menu is going to open. Is that it? Join game. Okay, because the world was showing. Oh, because I don't have that capture. Okay. Whatever. I don't care. Showing the world behind it. It doesn't do that, does it?
So let's say the player clicks the you could be open. Have first we can press up, sure everything looks good. Yep, you can click these, type stuff, and then creation. So there's some main menu placeholder text, I'll put enter address to join here, and then I'll also align that center. Okay, now let's go to the main
environment is
menu.
different scene. Exactly. Okay, exactly. Environment here, drive through. Why is his like showing?
And click this and select full rect for the.
Oh, see, I thought so. It is a panel container here missing, right before the margin container. Yeah, and that panel container is what's called the menu. Menu. Then this. That's what's giving it probably the thing. Let's try doing this here and here. Now I see why it was only taking up part of the screen. That's fine, right? Main menu, margin container.
The anchors, margin container, theme overrides, constants. Give all of these 15, so it's got some space between buttons here on the corner. Everything looks good. Yep, you can click these.
I don't understand why his environment's not showing through. Because if I do that, if I come in, when I run it, it's going to show my world back. Whatever, we'll leave it the way it is. Coin game. Fine. It does look gross. Middle, be like that. Not too. I can make this solid or something probably. Menu visibility. Is that what it is? Because it's yeah the main. Whatever. We're just gonna leave it like this. We got
Main menu with main menu.hide, and then we're going to have to create a server, and that server is going to have.
Wait, I gotta create the variables, right? Ready. Ready var. What was it? Main menu. Menu. I don't need the value there, and then I can come here.
Have to live on an open port. Just need to capital play here.
Now this is where I'm gonna on join. I'm gonna yeah, since I didn't do it on the ready.
Okay.
Right. So now this is where here. Now we do here customize run the 2 instances. If server mode main menu dot server, and there's the client.
your vision. Straight up, madness gotta make a decision. Stay focused, man, I gotta go. Can't be going backwards, I can't be going slow. Gotta take the lead and I gotta steal the show. It's a straight up madness, you know how we roll. Give me that. Straight up madness, you know how we roll.
So I already got all that.
Okay, so now let's make a function down here so that we can actually spawn them. Func add. Okay, so let's play this. The first time that you run this, it's probably, at least if you're on Windows, this is what it does for me. It's probably public networks, and make sure that you give it access to public networks if you want to be able to play this online with friends later. But we can see that it's working just fine right now, so let's set up the client now as well. And I'm going to do that by copying these 3 lines right here.
Hang on a second.
So I'll paste that.
Got in here, player is already something. And player has a script, doesn't it? Player that he is right there. How about I just download those 2 and use those instead? Because here, this is going to have, well, the script is going to have I have to have all this stuff. Now, technically it's working. Guys and the stuff yet. Yeah. How improved. And he's got a camera set up there too. Got the camera associated with it. Makes sense. The player has a camera. So I agree with that. So let me come here to my player. Shape car for now. I need to make it a little bit bigger. So it's okay. I mean, eventually the car. if I create, okay, yeah, this will be an abstraction of a car or a player, and that player body changes, but the camera's always. All this up again, even with. Yeah. Really wanted to get is the networking part, synchronizing, right? It's starting to get late.
Left, A, and then right. I'll map to D and quit. I'm going to map to escape.
Yeah, I'm going to do this because I just really want to see end to end a web server running when and things moving, right? Multiple people, and then I can add in like cars, their movements, and everything else. These inputs are still going to be what they are. Um, there's a character body 3D. But raycast is probably just for the shoot. For sure. round. Already a character body. Yeah, that's right. This just needs.
I'll give it a capsule mesh.
I'm so stupid. I forgot.
And set up a 3D, I'll call it shape 3D. For the mesh instance, I'll give it a
Yeah, it just needs one too.
capsule mesh. I'll move actions, and that I'm going to map to escape. Okay, and then here,
Up, down.
here I'm just going to remove all map to D and quit. I'm going to map to escape. I'm going to right, I'll map to D and quit. I'm going to map to escape. And then the world, select current cursor, the player rotate, become a little bit of a nuisance. So I'm going to cursor and make it so that when we move the cursor, the player rotates along a bit of a nuisance. I'll add a just quit whenever I input.mouse mode.
I already got that. Mouse, camera equals true, camera rotate. Yeah, so this here now. Run these. Oh, there's no collisions. Drive-through is not a scene, right? Drive-through is from thingamajig. I'm just gonna add a plane for now. Add collision shape 3D. We're gonna make it a box, and the box. Wait. Now it's gonna be like this. And then thinking about, oh, because there's no collision body. Yeah. Here and do what's it called? Rigid body. A rigid body. And in this rigid Then that's how I should do like that. Now I should run. Someone's not on the right plane, I don't think. Yeah. Uh, that's the server. Whoa, what the hell just happened there? Whoa, I can't move my mouse. Something is definitely. What the hell just happened? Let me go ahead and come here. Instances. Let's go back. Server just went straight. Here, physics. Where's Here it is? Collision. We're on 1-1, right? Shape card, collision shape. This, the rigid body, should also be on 1-1. Exactly. So what's the collision shape needs to go down a little bit? Yeah, it might be. Ground. Looks like the floor is moving. I don't think I need to, because if I put it as a rigid body, it becomes a physics thing, dumbass. The whole world is moving. Makes more sense. Why am I still not colliding with the ground? Hmm. Save it, and then here I load the position. Oh, okay. Oh, it's probably getting in gravity or something, right? Mass, gravity scale. Not a rigid body. No, it's a static body, right? Shape, static body. There we go. Camera is weird as hell. Up and down, left and right, inverted. Left. Oh, it's strafed. I see. I see. Wonky for sure. Why is it so wonky? Oh, I think because the camera is backwards. I bet you it's because my camera is backwards. Come here. I bet you it's because my camera is backwards. In the script, rotates the camera. Move the position of the camera. Printed, so just rotates. Back here, what I have to do is, yeah, I'm worried about the wrong thing here. Sound is working, is it? Now I'm moving my mouse up, so it's in. sure that's not what's causing issues here. If I go forward, yeah, it's like the camera's in the wrong place. Oh, I moved the wrong camera. There we go. Going left, I move down. Fantastic. So now what happens when I run two of them? This is the server. So the server's actually not gonna have that. I'm not gonna import player for the server. The server's just gonna watch for now. Well, for now, for this test, it's gonna be this one's got join game, and this one's got. And when I can't even grab the window. Look at this. Whatever that thing's doing to the freaking camera. It probably does say something about that. Look, it captures it.
Captured. Let's take a look. Okay, so now the mouse is captured, and if I hit escape, I can close out. Now we just need to handle the rotation. So up top, I'm going to get mouse. So X removes rotate. This infinitely pulls that over down, and the player can look up in the controller to call it then. Movement is going to the environment. Pistol mesh, as well as some animated a pistol drive, the key.
Issue is that when I run the server and shit, character, right? Here in the server, I don't know if you get rid of that for now. Because the player is what captures the camera, right? Now there's no camera at all. Exactly. Game. And I don't have the logic in there. Okay. So, whatever. Okay. So, on join, button pressed. the Yeah, I'm gonna stop